Hi, my name's Anthony, and in light of all the very thoughtful and in-depth instruction that experts.com has put onto YouTube, I've decided to lessen their workload a bit by doing the second segment in their monologue instruction little ditty for free. And here goes. Okay, so you walk into an audition to do a monologue, and you're thinking to yourself, have I prepared enough? The answer is no if you're asking yourself that question. Here are a few guidelines. First of all, make sure you actually memorized a monologue and not something that's not a monologue, like a cookbook. Um, uh, Maybe like a reminder you wrote for yourself yesterday, a TV guide, something like that, because none of these casting directors or agents are going to want to hear that. They're going to want to hear something that gives them an idea of how you might act in the thing they're casting, whether it be a play, a movie, or a TV show, or something else. So that's the first step. Make sure you've actually memorized a monologue and not some other written material. Secondly, make sure when you go in to deliver the monologue, you actually say the monologue you memorized and don't go into just saying something that you remember, like the Pledge of Allegiance, the Our Father, whatever it is that you might have on the tip of your tongue. Avoid that. This is monologue time. Time to act. Time to get famous. Now, two wonderful colleagues at experts.com. The last thing, stress the importance of having a good monologue picked out for the type of audition you're going on. Comedic for comedic, dramatic for dramatic. Good advice. I'm going to second that. I'm also going to add, make sure when you do your monologue, it's from something that everybody knows, because nobody wants to hear a monologue from a play that they've never seen. Do something like The Wedding Singer is great. Maybe something from Schindler's List. MASH is really good if the people are older. Um, Anything recent, really. No Country for Old Men. There Will Be Blood. Any Will Ferrell movie is very funny. And try to do it like Will Ferrell would do it, because that shows them you have a great deal of range. It's also helpful to do a funny voice. If you have to do a play, a monologue from a play, try to do a really funny voice, like Hamlet. Just off the tip, just a little. An amateur would go into an audition and be like, um, uh, to be or not to be? That is the question. But I would go in, because I'm a veteran, I'm a grizzled actor living in, this is New York City. I would go in and I would say, okay, I'm about to do a monologue from Hamlet. Everybody wait a minute. After I stop talking, I'm going to start acting, so that's not me talking, that's me acting. To be or not to be? That's the question. Emphasis on particular words to let them know it doesn't, or so it doesn't come out like some sort of string of nothingness, you know? Um, Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed my segment, and I'll be putting a lot more stuff on here for you. Cheers, and keep acting in stuff.